We must defend our rights, for we shall perish. We shall protect others from wonderful. Take the prize, His meant for we will bring. Then let us shine with just a shred of faith. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, Fatherland, please be our sovereign great. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Stealing abroad will cause a privilege. The waving stone, the bridge melodies, the fleet shall always be the flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this morning, and through the crucible must death be past. When we are born, thou wilt so much to heal. We shall remember those who died in us. There shall not always be another song. For victory is of all our life and oh, God, protect us from the evil before. Guide our movements lest we go astray. Give us the strength to hear the good and its born, to live and walk, to mount the gods each day. Bless those who rule to serve with faithfulness, to make His time a life of righteousness.
I feel so sad how it all began. No one to help that fallen generation. I feel so down, alone with bitterness. So I cried and prayed. Behold, the sun arise. On my way to freedom, I wish to see them in that kingdom. Then we shall raise up high, the flag up in the sky. I wanna be so free from the world agrees. Then we shall raise up high, the flag up in the sky. On my way to life. Life was worthless and somehow complicated. Then we became a hopeless generation. But God looked down and saw all our affliction. Then our praise arose from the land of rising sun. On my way to freedom, I wish to see them in that kingdom. Then we shall raise up high, the flag up in the sky. I wanna be so free from the world agrees. Then we shall raise up high, the flag up in the sky. On my way to life.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people wherever you are all over the world, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra. For the avoidance of doubt, we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazeuchi Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. It is as simple as that. As transparent as it could be, he made it clear. Silver and gold I have none, but what I have I give to you. As far as I watch over this radio station, he will not see corruption. It's fair enough. And Nigerian will bear testament to the truth. That one thing that has eluded them is how to corrupt this platform. Mazi from F4 is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man who risked it all. Nobody had been able to stand up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people until he came. He is the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television, where we advocate justice, where we expose evil, because this is the only voice that speaks for the most endangered species of Homo sapien here on earth. You all know the truth. You cover the truth, but then we shall see how it ends. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. Abia State is not Arewa land, it's not Oduduwa land. It is certainly not British government land. I am George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is Delta State, for the avoidance of doubt. But of course, as always, we must proceed to acknowledge the Creator. I call him Chukwukike Abiyama. He's the one that sits in heaven, if we will go by that. Because the psalmist knew this truth and said, the heavens and heaven cannot contain you, How can a mortal man build a house for you? You know, the Christian have third heaven, according to the Bible. The Muslim have seventh heaven. Most of you don't know. Muslims go to seventh heaven. That is where Allah is. But for the Christian, God is in third heaven. But you know, David knew this confusion. And he said, whether it is third heaven, seventh heaven, or 1,000 heaven, he simply said to him, the heavens of heaven cannot contain you. In other words, you belittle God when he tell God he lives in heaven. No. And we'll worship him. Let us go by that. Onye dịka gị, onye dịka gị, onye dịka Chimo, Chineke, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị. Ịdị mma n'ụtụtụ, ịdị mma n'ehihie, ị kwesịrị ịtụkwasị obi, Chineke, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị. Ịdị ya agbanwe agbanwe, Chineke, ịdị ya agbanwe agbanwe, obi n'igwe. Ịdị ya agbanwe agbanwe, anya n'elu ụwa m, ịdị ya agbanwe agbanwe. Etu ahụ ịdị na mbụ, ị ga-adịgide o, ịdị ya agbanwe agbanwe. Ihe ahụ ị na-eme ka iji marịa gị o, ịdị ya agbanwe agbanwe. Ị karịrị ihe asị gị bụ onye nwere ụwa o, ị karịrị ihe a na-akpọ gị Chimo. Ị karịrị ihe asị gị bụ akpata na-eku nwa, ị karịrị ihe asị gị bụ n'eluigwe, n'elu ụwa, ị karịrị ihe asị gị bụ. Ị makwa na asị na anyị na-eme mma o, ezi masị na anyị na-agwọ ọrịa o, dadi masị na anyị na-enye ike o, anyị bịara ọ bụrụ eziokwu, Chukwu ịdị mma o, ịdị mma, Chimari oke, ịdị mma, olileanya ndị nsọ, na-ịdị mma, eze onye nwanyị na-ịdị mma o. Ị makwa na oge alileanya n'eluigwe, dadi o, ebe ahụ ị na-achị achị, anyị wefu Chukwu na-ịdị mma, eze onye nwanyị na-ịdị mma o. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka na eziokwu na ịmara mma, ịhụnanya na obiọma gị o juru anyị anya, dadi o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Ọkwa gị bụ echeta obi esike o, ọkwa gị bụ ike anyị ji aga o, ọkwa gị kewara osimiri le o, imekwa ọnwa anya ga ka ọ tụrụ ime o, ọkwa gị yo Chineke bụ oke mmiri na-egbu ogwe, ọkwa gị yo Chineke ma Ibuchi mo, Ibuchi mo na Ibuchi anya ije ahụ ụzọ, agada gbajiri zọ nwoke obiọma o, olileanya nke ndị Biafra o, anyị na-erere ọkụ na anyị na-agbara ọkụ, ọ gịnị ka ga-eji tụrụ gị ye gị nna, a ga na-akwụ isi ala ye gị nna mee n'Ibuchi. Of course, there is no limit to what we have to offer. It cannot be quantified, because in the end, everything we have, whatever we have to give to him, we're just returning to him the very praise and thanks. Everything he gave to us, we're just returning it back to him. But of course, we must continue this morning. As always, our topic this morning is simple: the relationship between the sheep and the shepherd. The relationship between the sheep and the shepherd. There is no better way to explain or describe our position in this abominable entity called Nigeria. There is no better way. It is very important that every one of us understand the dilemma situation that we have found ourselves in, because this will help us to create the right mindset that will enable us take the necessary action that will eventually lead to the total emancipation, the total freedom of every nation that is in the prison in the guise of a country called one Nigeria. Not until you understand the relationship between a sheep and the shepherd, you will not know what is happening in Nigeria. But hopefully before the end of this topic, you will be able to understand you are Duduwa, you are Arewa, you are a Biafran, you are a saboteur, you are a politician in Biafra, you are blackmailer, you are gossiper, you are instigator, you are the imperialist. Whoever you are, we must understand the relationship between a sheep and a shepherd. And then this will maybe begin to help you to appreciate the position where you are and begin to do what is necessary in order to save yourself or to save those around you. But because a lot of things are going on and many people cannot see it. They think they are sheep. This is what we tell our people in northern Nigeria, our people in Yoruba land. They make those places so comfortable for you. They feed you 3 times a day. They give you protection. They don't kidnap you in Gwangwarada. They won't kidnap you in Sokoto, even in Sambisa forest. They give you comfort zone. But here in your land, they are the kidnapper. They are the armed robber. They are the terrorists. You are somewhere in Sokoto telling us that Sokoto is more peaceful than Enugu. Some of you in Lagos can't come home because they will kidnap you. And you say we are the one. But they make those areas so comfortable for you, so you will run away from the village. This is the relationship between the shepherd and the sheep. But let me tell you, you are like a chicken. January, February, those of us in Biafra land, we go and buy little chicken and start training them. Then from that January ending of February, we start nurturing them. By Easter, they are ready for slaughter. We take care of them. We buy them drugs. We buy them drugs. We train catfish. We take proper care of them. Sometimes they feed more than us. But no matter the comfort we give to them, they end up in the pot. No matter the relationship we have, they end up in the pot. I come from a family where we rear domestic animal. Different kind. It's just a tradition. We have trained goats, we have trained cows, we have trained all manner of animals, including monkeys, to the extent that they live like human beings. Honestly, we use our goat to ride as horse in those days. I never knew goat can bite like dog. Our elders used to make parable. They will say, most of you don't know that goat can bite like dog. Or not until we are close to them. We can't discover this truth. But no matter how close they are, I remember in those days, one of the goats, we want to kill them because of the relationship we have developed, the feeling we have for them already. We mourn them many days. In those days, some of the time when we take the meat of this goat, we just be looking at it. Do you know this is the goat? We even give name to goat. Most of you don't know. Don't you read your Bible? And Jesus say, I know my sheep and I call them by name. Most of you don't know that even goat answer name like dog. We call our dog goat name. Skippy, Skippy, Skippy. They behave like dog. You do not know what these animals can do. But in the end, we kill them. And I remember in those days, when I hold the meat of the goat, I will be saying, is this jaguar? Because one of our goats is called jaguar. Is it jaguar that I'm eating? But of course, I have to eat jaguar. Most of them has developed feeling for you. But you are a sheep, you are a goat, you are chicken. On the day of slaughter, you will not be spared. You will be consumed. You must know the real meaning, the relationship between a sheep and a shepherd. Because when you are there yapping, you say, oh, we have comfort to here, you have comfort to there, you can have comfort all over you. If the comfort you have is not your wife, that comfort can never comfort you. Don't let them deceive you, people. Don't let them deceive you, my brothers and sisters. But let's look at something this morning, and maybe that will help us to begin to appreciate the relationship between the goat, the sheep, and the shepherd.
Thank you for the introduction, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity. As some of you know already, that I am not politically correct, and I don't believe that the politician can provide the solution, especially when the politician does not have a moral ground that they stand on. I came up with the allegory of the sheep. Maybe some of you heard me saying it somewhere else. The sheep thinks that the shepherd their best friend. The shepherd provides water, food, and creates the illusion for the sheep that it's protector. Sometimes wearing a mask, a political mask, in the West Bank or Tunisia or other locations, sometimes wearing an ideological and religious mask in Gaza or maybe other capitals of the Arab world. They have their own way to deceive the sheep and make the sheep dependent on them. But unfortunately, by the time the sheep realized that the shepherd was not their best friend or the protector of their interest, they're already in the slaughterhouse. This is the reality of what's happening in the Middle East. Leaderships of the Palestinian people, my people, by the way, and I have the authority to say this. If they disown me, if they label me as a traitor, they can say whatever they want to say. I sacrificed a lot for the sake of Palestine, of Islam, even of Hamas. I spent 27 months in Israeli prisons. I grew up witnessing the first Palestinian Intifada, and I had no idea what was going on. As a child, I was fed with hatred that Israel was our enemy, and Israel was the source of our suffering. While the Palestinian leaderships, from Yasser Arafat to Mahmoud Abbas to Abu Jihad, all of them were sitting in Tunisia, spending billions of dollars. In the meantime, they were sending children to die, throwing stones, facing Israeli soldiers. I was one of them. They used us. They sent us to the slaughterhouse. They wanted us to die. The shepherd thought, how many sheep I'm going to sacrifice today to get the attention of the world, so maybe we get some more funds. So they decided to slaughter 100 sheep, 200 sheep. Then Hamas came later on, 20 years later, and they did the same thing, using children and women as a human shield in Gaza Strip. Then we have now a new mask for the shepherd, and written on it BDS, to manipulate the international community, create chaos. They're very good at doing that. Whether you call it intifada, you create chaos. In a state of chaos, you distract everybody, and the thief knows how to find a way. Same thing now, on a global scale. They are manipulating the friends of Israel, the only democracy in the Middle East, the only true democracy. While the shepherd, by the way, is not legitimate anyway. You know, somebody, they sit here in this house of shame. I agree with you, Mr. Daniel. I agree. They don't represent the Palestinian people anyway. Who are you representing? The Palestinians in the West Bank or the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip? You are representing greed. Wearing the mask with what so-called Palestinian cause.
Now, let's clear one issue. he looked at some people who were supposed to be Palestinian elder. And this Hamas son looked at them and said, you are sitting in the hall of shame. They clap for him. Where is the hall of shame? This is Yusuf, the son of Hamas, addressing United Nations. Before the United Nations that never united, he called them sitting in the hall of shame. They clap for him because this is the truth. Most of you are afraid to address these people sitting in the house of shame because you are a black man. They will shoot you, and rightfully so. It's a house of shame. It's supposed to be United Nation. Can somebody tell me what is united into United Nation? They create chaos. They come and play God. We will get there. You must know the relationship between the sheep and the shepherd. Ebeke olu agbada efo ofokai de tishi umenofone dadome. But our people must understand all these things. Of course, the hall of shame will give every terrorist the platform to speak. But not those of you who fight for just cause. Not those of you who bled because God bless you. Not those of you who will die because your skin is black. Not because you are committed any crime. But you are being judged by the color of your skin and not the content of your character. You will be assassinated. How dare you talk to the world? Who the heck is this world that is evil? Who the hell is this man that tells us to fight against Satan? But they are Lucifer in disguise. But let's continue.
You're a liar. You're a Lucifer. And at some point, you will be unmasked. If they were sincere and truthful in their approach towards peace, they would go and educate the Palestinian people. First of all, of the actual history, not their history. To compare Israel to apartheid of the South Africa, this is no comparison. The state of Israel, I know terrorists when I spent time in prison who had blood on their hands of Jewish people, and they had the right to go to schools and study and achieve higher degrees from Israeli schools. In Jerusalem, the Israeli government gave the Muslims the right to worship on Temple Mount, and in the meantime does not give the right to the Jewish people to practice their religious freedom on Temple Mount. Israel, before BDS, which is, BDS is only a continuation to what has been happening for many years since its establishment. I ask myself, a country like Indonesia or other countries thousands of miles away, Muslim countries, why are they boycotting Israel? What Israel has to do with them? That they have been unifying too.
The same question you should be asking yourself. What has Biafra done to the world that they are boycotting us? Now you should know the relationship between the sheep and the shepherd. Today, the whole world are pretending and coming to fight Boko Haram. The same Boko Haram they created. I have said before, and I repeat again. Any country that is helping Nigerian to fight Boko Haram, any country that is helping Nigerian to help internally displaced individual, all these countries are the Boko Haram. They know what they do. Obama spent billions on Saudi Arabia and other nations to test nuclear weapon without Donald Trump. All these countries will test a nuclear weapon. They create chaos and come and play God. Who is the deceiving who? The whole country, even far away from Middle East, are fighting against Israel. Conspiracy against Israel. People who know nothing against Israel. The same way many people are killing Biafrans. For people who don't even know us, what is their interest? Relationship between a sheep and a cow. And you can't get it. We understand this already, but let's continue.
Delegitimize the state of Israel, not since the beginning or the establishment of BDS. BDS is just a new face. It's the new mask. I say those people need to be exposed to public. They are creating, as they created the chaos and the division within the Palestinian society, and they blamed Israel. Now they are doing it on a global scale to make everybody hate Israel and to turn Israel's friends against it.
The same way they have made everybody hate Biafra. Everywhere, Biafran are target. Kill Biafra. Kill. But what do they do to you? You are the one stealing our resources. You are the one victimizing us in your own land. You are the one who don't want to see us the next day. What did we do? We have gas and oil you want to continue stealing without accounting for. You want to tell us you are just, you are right, you are upright, whereas you are evil. You turn us against the whole world. You're going to analyze how much we have been able to speak to you unpolitely because you want to delegitimize us. But you lie. You can hate us for all we care. We know the truth. We know the relationship between the sheep and the shepherd. That those of you who has been the cause of the problem and the pediment situation will find ourselves, you can never be the solution. But we will expose all of you. We will expose you. And then they are there. They are fighting for interests of Philistine. When you hear Palestinians, they are Philistines of the Bible. You should know where they are coming from. You should know why Israel will never have peace. That is a state costing for another day. When you hear Palestinian, these are Philistines. They change their name. That is how they always do. Go and ask Britain and say, who are the Babylonians? Who are the Sassans? Who are the Akkadians? Where are all these people? You can't see them any longer. The Spartans and the Grecians. I hardly hear those names these days. Have they changed their name? The relationship between the sheep and the shepherd.
To turn other democracies against Israel. It's their game. They're very good at it. One of the most powerful tools to stop them, I say, stop giving them money.
Stop funding Boko Haram. Stop giving money to IDP camp. Foreign countries. Stop giving money to Nigeria. You are the terrorists. Every money you give to Nigeria, you are the terrorists. Stop giving Nigeria money to fight terrorism. You are the terrorists.
This is what we need. I'm actually very pleased to know and about this example. Those settlements that they say settlements, those are great.
Those IDP camps in Nigeria. This is where you raise money and sponsor terrorism. You sponsor ISIS. You sponsor Boko Haram. You are deceiving yourself.
They need economy. They need prosperity. They need to feel safe. This is more important.
In fact, let us stop here. Go and listen to the address of Yusuf, the son of Hamas. Very good man. When he addressed the United Nations, maybe you get a clearer picture. But of course, we must look at it in a different dimension. The relationship between the Arewa and the Oduduwa in the light of the sheep and the shepherd, you will understand that the relationship between Oduduwa and Arewa is the relationship between a shepherd and a hiring. In Nigeria, the Arewa are the shepherd, the Oduduwa are the hiring. When I mean hiring, the Oduduwa are the real headsmen. The shepherd grows to the extent that the sheep so large, he can't control all the sheep. And then he hire a laborer. That is what I call the hiring. Moses was once a hiring to a sheep owner from Midian, Jethro. If you have read your Bible, you know Moses became a shepherd. He was a hiring man for a man known as Jethro of Midian, which the Bible says he later married one of the daughters of Jethro. He was a hiring man. Most of the hiring man, when they see tiger or deer, they abandon the sheep. Yoruba are the hiring men for the representative shepherd, Fulanis in Nigeria. When Yoruba see trouble, they will abandon you. Those of you, Yoruba is leading to heaven. Those of you, Yoruba are your political godfather. Yoruba are hiring men. Fulani are the shepherd, though they are sub-shepherd. That is why Yoruba follow the winning team. When there is no shepherd, they are loyal to the master, which is the Fulani. When there is tiger, their loyalty is divided. They will run and defend Oduduwa nation first of all. So the relationship in Nigeria between the Oduduwa and Arewa is the shepherd and the hiring man. The relationship between the Arewa and the Biafrans is that of the shepherd that perfectly fit us. We are the sheep, they are the shepherd. When you are a Biafran, you are romancing with Arewa, which is the Hausa Fulani. We are simply the sheep, they are the shepherd. That is why our leaders say, go and serve Nigeria, you will come back in shame. Hausa will make you comfortable, Fulani, everywhere in the north and in Nigeria. That is why our leaders, supposedly leaders in Biafra land, from political to monarchical or any other way, they are following Fulanis, because in their mind, Fulanis are the shepherd. They give them false hope. We will protect your people. We will give you presidency, Igbo presidency, and Niger Delta presidency. And then they are very humble. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, you will kill us. We are your people. Go and tell Wike. Go and tell Ukowa. Go and tell Timi Priye Silva. Go and tell that man, I don't know if it's Yoruba man in Cross River State. You go and tell Dawuda Umaru. You go and tell the woman in Enugu. You tell Okezie Ekpazo in Abia State. You go and tell our people across Biafra land that they, no matter their level of loyalty to the Fulani, they are just good. At the right time, they will be slaughtered. Ibori did the bidding of Fulanis. They took him to London, the slaughterhouse. He was slaughtered, and I wonder, I hardly hear of Ibori. Alamesia did not play to their tune. They killed Alamesia, most of you did not know. Alamesia's first son was killed in Dubai. They blackmailed him, Alamesia couldn't raise up his voice. But no matter how much you serve Fulani, they will kill you at the end of the day, taking you to Britain to slaughter you. Ibori fought against my people so hard that Uduaga continued the same thing. Uduaga later on was betrayed by his slave master, the Fulanis. He was removed from office. Almost 6 months, Uduaga was misplaced from office. And let me tell you, it is my younger brother that was sent to replace Uduaga. If you are listening to me, go and find when Nigerian government hijacked Uduaga, taking him to the slaughterhouse, Britain. It was my town boy from Utopo. It's my younger brother. They put to represent Uduaga. We called him and say, see, respect yourself. You know what they did to Alamesia? Tell them to meet Uduaga for accountability. You do not represent them. And I'm happy my brother did not betray us. He didn't betray Uduaga. When they noticed they couldn't get information from him, Uduaga was replaced. Urobo and Ishekiri, the people who say they are Asian, and somehow I thank God for those of us in Delta State, because we are not stupid. They went back to backyard meeting and said, if Agbo man cannot betray us, and then there is no need why we deny them the next president. Every Urobo man is Shekiri man. No. If you divide Agbo into 100 places, one part is bigger than the whole Urobo and Shekiri put together without apology. But yet they are the one winning us in election, because we don't understand the politics between sheep and a shepherd. We never fought ourselves. I can't remember Warri man beating me. I can't remember Shekiri man fighting me. We know ourselves. The same way down to Anambra until all this misblooded buffoon came up. They know this truth. For Agbo man to be a governor of Delta State today, it's not because we won the election. Because any election result that get to the office of the Fulani British INEC office, it becomes Gari Jebu. It will rise immediately. And so we can never win Urobo Shekiri. But you know what? They said no. Agbo man must rule. They asked us to bring governor. Of course, we are not politicians. We don't play politics. So when I see people playing politics in IPOB, it is not our style. Our fathers never play politics. Only dirty, stinking criminals, animal, sheep that will be slaughtered somewhere in London and Abuja, they play politics. We don't play politics with the life of our people. And so few individuals who are involved in politics, Okowa is the height of it all. We sent Okowa to them. The first thing Buhari did was to cancel Delta State election so that he removed Buhari, but he never knew what is coming for him. I mean, so that he removed Okowa. Today, Urobo stand on their ground. Ishekiri stand on their ground. Of course, there are some sheep that will be laid before the slaughter, but you can't change the will of the people. The Delta people, Urobo, Ishekiri, Abraka, Ori, Obiaroko, Abavo, Ewohimi, Ibake, Boto, all of them say, Okowa is the governor. That is why he's there. If Ukowa today is doing their bidding, like a sheep before the slaughter. He shall go to London where the Fulani will kill him, and BBC will escalate and carcerate him. He will be dead, and we will help bury him properly, only to assume him from his grave when Biafra come. You make no mistake about that. So the relationship that could ever exist between the Fulanis and the Biafra, forget about who you are. You will end up in a slaughterhouse. That is why our leader said, ironically, serve the zoo and come back in shame. You are just a goat, you are a chicken, you are a rabbit, no matter how much you are fed, giving you 10 million US dollar, British pounds or naira, will not change your state, your fate, your ending. Because Nigeria is uploading. The relationship between Oduduwa and the Biafrans in the light of this sheep and shepherd is simple. Oduduwa are hiring men. When there is winning, they take you to heaven. When they are winning, they now parole with you and tell you are Yoruba. When Nnayangodo was shaking hand across River Niger, he really don't know the implication of shaking hand. Because the Yoruba people believe that they own up to Anambra. Because they know that Onitsha people are not Anambra. Onitsha people are from my place. If you are Onitsha, you came from my place. You came from Onitsha. You are from Onichubo. Onitsha and Andiama. That is why no Onitsha man can be governor of Anambra State. But am I trying to divide us? No. Yoruba know this secret. Most Onitsha people, Anambra people don't know this secret. There is a place they call Idu Oba. Idu Oba. Yoruba or some Yoruba blood will tell you that Idu Oba in Anambra is Idu people. But there are elements of truth in what they say. But I do not like when people try to victimize us. We can never be stupid. Why they were trying to make sure nobody from the southeast or south will go to school. They were people who were trying to empower us, re-educate us, re-indoctrinate us, so that we become the willing tools to undo our people. We studied, we are learned, we know the truth, we understand the game they play, because it is unimaginable, unfathomable that I'm Igbo man, trained and prepared to kill Igbo man. And so as a child, I was meant to sing, Igbo ganana, Chukuma ganana, Ikechuku ganana, Onyema ganana, Manabu Onyema, where am I going to? We know this truth. Nobody can fool us. And so we learn, because we need to learn. And now the time has come where we tell them that they are like Pharaoh of Egypt. They use the resources of Egypt to train Pharaoh, Moses, and Moses undo Egypt. You stole our resources. You trained us to kill our brother. No, we are not stupid. Your labors for you to recolonize Delta State and indoctrinate us, you fail, because we will expose everything you have told us to our brothers in the south, and southeast. That is only when they are ready to learn the truth, if they are capable of knowing the truth, because some of them are thinking they are very wise. Nonsense people. That is why Fulani continue ruling us, because you show you are wise and Fulani is stupid. And Fulani target is to eat you up, and you cannot humble yourself. So we ride on you and you get your freedom back. You are a cow, you are a sheep, you are a goat, you are a toro, and if you don't wake up, you will be eaten. You end up in the pot, and our musician from Nollywood, Nigerian media platform, they will be singing in onofe, in onofe, in onofe, in abokotokoto. You will be jumping up. But a maron I hear onofe, anapotanofe. Don't you know what is in the soup? Don't come out. You're trying to gather Biafra musicians all over the world. I have access to one of the people trying to form Biafra musician. I enter their platform. They are quarreling. How do you bring me in there? So I am now your enemy. You are Biafra musician. Thunder will fire all of you. Nonsense people. But of course, you must understand the relationship between the shepherd and the sheep. They are mad people. They are the real people of interest. They stay behind the back door and they discuss issue. If they care for us, knowing fully well that the day our problem end will be the day their own will begin. Yoruba know the day Biafra is restored, no more 10% for them. They have to work sincerely, but they are lazy. They want us to remain in perpetual slavery. 10% is enough for them. Yoruba know the truth. Hausa know the truth. But they rather become slave to the Fulani than to let us go. Fulani know how hopeless they are. They have to trek back to Futajalo Mountain. So they rather impoverish us, serve the interest of the British government, than for them to go back to Futajalo, because Britain normally threatened them. You misbehave, you go to Futajalo. That is, you understand as a Biafran that the only relationship that can exist between us and the British, between us and the Yoruba, between us and the Fulani, is the relationship between the sheep and the shepherd. These people control the world. That is in the light of international community. They control international community as well as organization. And they play the league of slave master. They always come with solution to play God in the very face of problem that they have created themselves. They are almost invisible. Nobody can punish them because nobody really know who they are. And that is because they are putting on masks like we studied last night. To them, the relationship will always be that of a sheep and a shepherd. Whatever the relationship is, there between the Arewa, the Oduduwa, and to the imperialists, it will always be that of a sheep and a shepherd. Both the Yoruba, the Hausa Fulani, all of them, in the end, the relationship they have with the imperialist is simple, that of a sheep and a shepherd. Just wait for the day of celebration, then you will understand the way or the reason why our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, said, go and serve the zoo and come back in shame. Wake up, O's, and save your life, Biafra. Wake up, Oduduwa and Arewa, and save the next generation. Because in the end, no matter what you have done, and your book, but no matter what they do, nobody can stop Biafra. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. We are Biafra in London, Biafra in Germany, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in Russia, Biafra in Malaysia, everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. But somebody said to all the IPOB, respect the leader of indigenous people. Nobody can stop Biafra, I say. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra, because Biafra is strong. You can judge the leader of Biafra. You can kill the people of Biafra, but never, never change their decision. Every time I play this about Biafra, I wish me every day. Every time I sing this about Biafra, I wish me every day. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop.
Yes, at this time our lines are open. Don't deceive yourself. You are a governor, you are a senator, you are a monarch, you are anything. The only relationship you have with Nigeria and British colonial master imperialist is the relationship between the sheep and the shepherd. On the day of slaughter, you will be murdered, and we shall join to eat your meat, because you are evil yourself. Look for IPOB and join. David Umahi, join IPOB. Okezie Ekpazun Wike, all of you join IPOB. Declare your stand openly for this Fulani. We will chase them out one and for all time. But you are afraid. You either declare your stand openly, die honorably if it will be possible for them, but we will die defending you. or then sheepishly and stupidly thinking you are going for deputy president or Igbo presidency, for you shall be buried in disgrace. And we will see to the end of your dismay that nothing good will come out for you. We will eat your intestine from Gongo completely, because you will be murdered by the shepherd in the slaughter in Britain. You don't know what is coming for you. Live for IPOB and join. You have not joined. You are intellectual. You now know you are not intellectual, because when you come to Radio Biafra, we show you how ill-educated that you are. Honestly, without apology. It doesn't matter where they put you. But let's go on. Send me a message on our WhatsApp line, 070-815-45642, 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp number. I call inquiries there for now. You're looking forward to having another Android phone, so you can send messages to all the line. Of course, our line are open at this moment. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. I repeat again, our direct line is 081-221-52971. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614. No man should call that line, because I'm not going to entertain it. Of course, you understand. Yes, sir. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here, Mazi.
Israel man, I will ban you on Radio Biafra very soon.
I beg, please, Mazi, not ban me.
I should not ban
Good
you.
morning, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, Mazi, Onyibe. Yes, Mazi.
Good morning, Chibuike. Go ahead, please.
My name is my name is Obi Mane Chibuike. I'm calling from the state of Israel. Mazi, God will bless you for all these beautiful topics you're bringing out for us. Mazi, you said this morning the relationship between the sheep and the shepherd. Mazi, there's this one ant, they call it Ichekushe, but I don't know what it is called in England dialect, because I call it England dialect, not English language. It is their dialect. Mazi, this ant, it lives in the banga tree. It lives in banga fruit. This ant does not eat banga, but it protects the banga against any other animal until the banga arrives and the owner will cut it. The ant will look for another banga. I prefer this ant more than all these people that call themselves shepherds, both the religious shepherd and the political shepherd. Mazi, they are nurturing us in order to take us to the slaughterhouse.
Of course, they give us good
our
food.
People need to look.
Go
exactly.
ahead.
Mazi, yeah, our people need to look for the dictionary of Mazi Nandekal, where we'll be looking into it and know all the parables our leader has been telling us, because most of us do not understand that the parable. Our leader said that the virtuous are congregating, but many of us did not understand about it. Mazi, history is about to repeat itself. Jubril is in Russia now. Russia has promised to supply him fighter jets, the same Russia that bombed our people. I therefore ask, where is the Red Cross? It's not time when the war started, they will bring in their drugs and any other thing for us. Where are the Doctors Without Borders? Where are the Caritas, the Catholic Church and the missionaries, the International Peace and Conflict Resolution? This is the time to resolve this conflict. Not when
But
this war started,
including Jubril, though he's from Sudan, will be slaughtered in Britain, because Britain have the sole right to do that.
Exactly.
Including the Fulani, they will do the dirty job. The same way Fulani use TV people, just people. They call themselves middle belt now, but they were willing to use for Fulani, including Hausa, to murder our people for 3 years. And they were very proud of themselves. Today, where are they? They are the one now that is being slaughtered, even more than the Biafrans. But will go on have the right to speak up? Certainly no. Fulani will pay dearly, but their slaughter ground will be Saudi Arabia or Dubai. Let them be fooling themselves. Russia today should look at what has happened to them. Russia sponsored more than 90% of the genocide of our people, even more than Britain. The president of Russia said that even God cannot divide Russia. Today, Russia have divided so many countries. If they join to slaughter our people, their children will suffer more than we have suffered. The calamity coming to their people is unimaginable. They can think they are world power, but they are nobody. We will expose them so the world will know who they really are. And then in the end, if we must die, people will understand that we choose to die as free slave than bound free men. The world will understand, irrespective of what they do, that we have committed no crime. America will bear testament to this, despite how many native people they have murdered and bring slaves in Africa and rebuild a new city. Quick, so nobody will know. We know what they did, but we believe that those who died will never be forgotten. Where are the parasitators? There will be no hiding place for them. They create chaos, create terrorists. They tell you about King Leo the Noob or whatever they call him. Will kill the Congo people. Exterminated the pygmies of Congo. He's a hero in Europe. They tell you about people like Adolf Hitler, how he of Adolf Hitler. Like we look in our study yesterday. Of course, Yoruba Facebook are cutting it off. You cut it off quickly. Let's go to season 2. Ndiara. They won't tell you how Adolf Hitler escaped and you don't talk about him any longer. When they tell you about Jewish Holocaust, they fail to talk about the genocide of Biafran people. They lie. A sheep before the slaughter. Go ahead, please.
But I love you so much. The vultures are congregating. History is about to repeat itself. It's time our people rise up. Mazi, this brings me to, for our people to understand what we are being preached in the radio Biafra. Mazi, it's high time our people understand what we are talking. I want to advise my fellow callers, the one that is calling from the abroad. Mazi, when I listen to radio Biafra, sometimes anything that happens in Biafra land, when they say they kill somebody in Ariada, our people in diaspora will be complaining. Why would the Biafrans in home, why not
they will tell us, go and fight, go and kill, go and murder. But you don't know we have not eaten. They use hungry belly, they fight, go and murder. Come and look at what they are doing to us here. You won't call this radio and tell us to go and fight. But am I saying that to demoralize anybody? Of course, whether we are hungry or we are not hungry, we shall fight. You study our terrain, because when we fight today, you that is telling us to go and fight like a man makes you, it is your family that will betray us. And they will burn our father's house down. Because there is no preparation here already. We are asking you to make proper preparation. Let us focus on what we are here to do. You are telling us to ginger. You think we are stupid? I have all it takes. My personal money will take me anywhere in the world and run away. But who will fight for us? Who are we going to blame? Who are we going to blame? You are yapping there. Can't fight, come and fight. When they burn your house now, you will move out of IPOB. You will join them and call us miscreant until we know that the 100 men are ready. And then we teach these people the lesson they are not coming from. When they are supposed to encourage us, they are victimizing us. I look at some useless among them, telling those of us in Nigeria that we don't have sense. Because you are in abroad now, you have sense. You people don't have sense. You that I'm talking to, you know. I listen to most of them. They say those of us in Nigeria, we don't have sense because you are hungry. And you are eating Indomie and macaroni and you are eating geisha. If I think something is, it will be bad for all of you. Now you are hiding in the comfort. Other people bleed for. And you can open your dirty stinking mouth and say, we in Biafra land, we don't have sense. Send us bomb and see if we, and tell us where to bomb. And see if we will not bomb that place. You send us bomb and now tell us where to bomb. And see if I judge Onyibe will not bomb that person. And they hide my mouth, they talk. I don't believe in pretending. I don't pretend in my life. I'm not a hypocrite because the Bible says, woe are ye hypocrites, leaders of the Pharisees and the Sanhedrin. Woe are you, British and American and China and Japan, where you see the truth and you fail to see it. Woe are you, international organization or your company and all the lunatics. If you see evil, you can't talk about evil. And you bring Michael Jackson and people like Stephen Wonder to sing Heal the World. And we are the world. Whereas you're killing the world, you are evil. Yoruba in Facebook, Gota Media. Cut us off immediately. Let's go to the next one. Ndioshi. Go ahead, my brother. I have told you, I'll have to take your number and be calling you myself because you know how to ginger my swagger. When I start program like this, I just dial you from Israel. So you give me the anointing of Elohim. Let's thunder these people and bombard them. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mazi. Our people in abroad, we need to understand the situation our people at home is facing. There's every checkpoint in every polls. These people, they are escorting from an herdsman with their heads of cows. How can our people react in so situation? Our people should understand.
90% of the coordinators in
IPOB
can't even pay for their house in Biafra land because Nigeria has taken over their business. And people don't even want to know where they are going through. They are busy gossiping. They are chopping money. They are chopping money. They are eating money. You people don't have sense. You people don't have sense. Adolf Hitler said something. He says, show a soldier that you will die defending them. They will be the one to die defending you. Show them you don't care for them. They will kill you. Go and find out how Alexander the Great was murdered. You are there telling us you don't care for us. We will be the one to kill you. Thunder will fire you. I'm in Orogodo Delta State. Are we hiding for you? You don't have sense. You show us you can die for us. We will die defending you. That is why millions of Biafrans are willing to die to defend Mazen and the Kano. And then who the heck are you? We don't have sense, Abi. Don't worry. Shebi is Biafra land. We shall know. Go ahead. Don't let me even visit those people's stupidity. I see some of them talk to us anyhow.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Mazi, finally, what we need now in Radio Biafra is for us to encourage ourselves, advise ourselves, or tell our excesses and checkmate ourselves. That is what we need. Mazi, one more thing. These are Radio Biafra and all our platforms are international platforms. I want us to leave people that our leader has given work to do their work. So many people are trying to create another media outfit. When you call from abroad, you said our correspondent in Onitsha. You put another person online. The person will be giving us information that is not verified. But we have our media. We have Umuchuku writers. They have to inquire. They have to make investigation before they publish anything to us, so that when we get information, we know that it's authentic. If you have information,
Mazi Chibuke, did anybody call you yesterday regarding the information you gave about that king?
Yeah.
Did anybody call you? Because immediately after the broadcast yesterday, somebody called me and said, that thing you said is causing problem. I said, what is the problem? They said that guy that called from Israel, I think he didn't get it right. I said, don't worry, I will send his number to you people because I know your number. I said, let them call you and find out from you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That is because many paid agents are already in IPOB. But our duty is to fish all of them out. Not because we are asked to. We shall know. Amandi Nezi. Let us know what if we are dying, what is killing us. Nobody tell us what is killing us. Our fathers in those days, when they want to die, they will tell you what killed them and why they must die. Not be now you can't kill me, make I say I die. Then they go tell you, say, I died of brief illness. You don't hear the sickness that they call brief illness. Now they kill Nigerian people where he died of brief illness in the Ara. I can't die of brief illness. Go ahead, please.
Yes, let me conclude so that other people can call. The information we are giving is that anybody that have information, let them give it to the appropriate channel so that they will investigate and publish it the way it is. Sometimes our writers will investigate. If they feel that they are at danger, security danger to publish, they will send to us in abroad. They will publish so that the thing will be very normal. The information you give them, they have called me. We are doing investigation on that issue. I'm doing everything possible to get the root of that matter so that everything will settle. Well, thank you very much so that other people will call. Thank you, Biafrans.
Thank you very much. Anybody who is a saboteur on this platform must understand. You and your Oga, the relationship between you is simple. The relationship between a sheep and a shepherd. I have taken time to study all the what do they call them? Saboteurs. Russia has to fall because somebody from Soviet Union sold Soviet Union to America. There is no country in the world that will fall except somebody from that country sell their people. And you go back and look at the history of those who betrayed their country, they become non-entity. They end up at nothing. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, Mazi.
Good morning from here. Go ahead.
Good morning. My name is Ugo Onyibe. I live here in Washington, D.C., and I am the PRO, the national PRO for IPOB in the United States. Mazi, God will bless you for everything that you're doing. We here in the United States, we hear what you say, and then we know the impact that you are creating in Biafra land. As I am so happy that our people are waking up every day. All the Biafrans are waking up to know exactly your preaching. Your preaching is yielding a lot of fruit. So I'm advising you to continue.
Of course, this is just the beginning.
Here.
We have not even started. Except this microphone start. We are leaving the really bomb for them in the ara.
Oh, I am telling you, it is just like a roach. When you call cockroach, and when cockroach, when they are just laying egg, they lay multiple egg, and when they hatch the egg, it is everywhere. So Nigeria, they know exactly what they're going through. We don't need to go and take a gun and start fighting them. It is not by gun. Nigeria have already disintegrated. Mazi, if you check in Zamfara and see what is going on in Zamfara, check in South Carolina and see what is going on over there. Most of them live in the camp. So we don't need to do, Nigeria is going to just destroy
They will
itself.
use their hand to initiate the state of anarchy, and the anarchy will consume them. This is just how it's going to be. They will use their hand to initiate the state of anarchy. Look at them, they can't hide any longer. Things fall apart for Nigeria, and Nigerian cannot stand any longer. The same things that fell apart for Biafrans, they initiated it. Go ahead, and sorry for interrupting you, my brother.
Yes, Mazi. So if you see now Nigeria, it is the small group of gangsters, the small group of gangsters that are ruling Nigeria. There's nothing like Nigeria leadership. There's nothing like Nigeria, okay? Because if you go there, you will see that the Middle Belt are on their own, the Hausas are on their own, the Yorubas are on their own. Nobody have any faith in that Nigeria anymore. So what I am saying is that our people should stand together and then, fight for this. We have already won. There is no choice about it. Okay. Then for the people who are going on and killing, they say, oh, these people are killing us and they are killing. Nobody is killing you. Because all those people, there is no order that was given to them from above. If a policeman shoots you, you go there and kill that policeman. Know exactly where the policeman live. If the military guy, when he kill any Biafra, then they should just do the needful. You don't need to have that order given to you by Mazi Kanu. You can defend yourself. Defend even in Aba, when somebody steals something, you put the tire and burn the person. Why not just do the needful? You don't need one where everybody will carry gun to shoot. That time has gone. It's not in this era that we have to do that. So, Mazi, thank you. God bless you for everything you did. Continue doing it. The result is there. People are just every day waking up and calling IPOB and joining IPOB. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, my brother. I think you have good people from that America. Very good people, I must say. And all of you who are doing the needful, we truly appreciate. Honestly, when this journey started, and our leader here in Biafra land doing what he had to do, I was like saying, our leader don't understand. These people have chased us out of our land. It's not easy. I couldn't comprehend it. But of course, he was truthful. He was doing the right thing. And the best we can do is to help this good man. And then we followed him. And along the line, he was arrested. But we don't give up easily. And that is why I see some people, they say, let's frustrate Judge Onyibe, he will resign. Let's frustrate him, he will run. You are telling lie. You bring your frustration, you know you are just, they learn work. You frustrate me, you handle me. Moi, comment allez-vous? We will speak Arab for you. We stood our ground and said, let's see how it happened. We went on the first protest. And I tell you, the number of Biafrans I see in the street of Biafra land have not recovered from the vision of it. The Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, Nigerians, they are afraid. That is why they don't want us to gather. They don't want to see the power behind Igwebike. They want us to think we are scattered. You shift back. Let us come out and register our displeasure. I will tell you the Biafrans that will march in one state in Biafra land, even in 10 years, you cannot be able to disperse this crowd. You will see a number of people that are numbered by the sound of the seashore. And you will know when the Bible said that God said he will scatter us to the end of the earth. And then our population will be numerous, more than the sand by the seashore. And when he shall gather us together, oh my God. Now I walk closer on the higher way to the darkest part. Will you hold my hand? Chukukika Biama, guide the way. Yes, you dance with us and you mourn with us, for our heart of heart is bound to you. Though we walk through the valley slow, we will fear no evil. By the water rest my soul, my heart will trust in you. But of course, we must continue Biafrans. Make no mistake about it. They know what they are doing. They know how to play their game. But we do not play game with anybody. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there?
Good morning,
my brother.
African left.
Go ahead, please.
May Chukwu bless you. My name is Obin. I have from Maya Zumbise in Imo province, but I calling from Ibocha province in Biafra land. Mazi, your lecture is so wonderful. You have been teaching us what we don't know and what we're supposed to know. May Elohim shower you with your blessing and knowledge and give you good health for you to work more. And bless our leader, Mazi, who can bless our deputy. The only one man who stands when our leader is not there and say this platform cannot see corruption. And that is how it is till today. I bow down for him. And bless all the whole IPOB all over the world, all the whole hardcore, those that are working seriously, following our leader to make sure that this Biafra restoration, our mother's land must be restored. May Chukwu bless all of them in the mighty name of Yeshua. Biafra all over the world. Our leader have said it. I want you people to understand that we are in Biafra land here. The way the Nigeria government, the Zoo Republic government still keep this our country is so very bad for us here. What we need is for you people to follow the command of our leader, what our leader say you people should do. We are doing our own here. Also, we are following the one command of our leader. I don't understand when somebody is abroad, living fine, sending money for his family, doing working freely, using Biafra flag and everything, and showing up everywhere there. But if we are doing that here, you will see Zoo police and army. That time we know that they are gone. They are going to get bullet too. Apart from that, apart from killing us unnecessarily, all the whole Biafran land here, we paint with the Biafran color. No man can stop us not to paint it. But since the way this is, that's why we keep quiet. I want you people to follow up what our leader is saying. Whatever he told you people to do, inform in support to the money he said you people should pay. We do everything here. Don't bother. And those who are in diaspora also, you love Biafra. You don't love Nnamdi Kanu. You are a thief. You love Biafra. You don't love Uchemefo. You are a saboteur. You love Biafra. You don't love Onyibe. In what they are doing, you are a killer. What I'm saying this is because of those who are answering Iruanya and the Omiomio and the what is his name again? Aniemena. My brother, I don't know this type of people where they are coming out from, whether they are Biafrans or Hausa Fulani people. Those they get to bed in one corner of the market. If you listen to the radio and see whatever they are saying, but they are calling names, calling IPOB, join them. But they are condemning the leadership of abroad, thinking they will come back here. To go to Kadama will punish them. They will not use their 2 eyes and see their land. These people are evil, completely evil. They are discussing whatever plan our people are doing. And everybody, please, everybody who are calling from abroad, if you are calling IPOB, if you call our Radio Biafra, when you mention it, you mention under leadership of Mazen Nandekano, so that we know that whether you are the one who are following our leader or you are the one who pretend to be an IPOB and doing other things with these people. We are angry with these people are doing that place.
My brother, can you hear me?
Fulani man in Biafra land here. He saw an Hausa man pushing truck. He said, "Look at nonsense people." I asked him, why did you call the Hausa man a nonsense person? He said, "Look at Hausa people. They are the ones disgracing them. They like suffer. Say you cannot see Fulani man suffering like this." My brother, I get shocked. I asked him why. He said, "Fulani man will not suffer the way Hausa man."
Why would they suffer when they have access to loot and not being checked by British fatting corrupting system?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
These people, they know whatever they are doing. That's the suffering they also put our youth into here, so that whenever we stand there, we want to stand in our feet, we can't be able to do it. Oh, my brother, this food is too much.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
And bless you, child of God.
Bless your handwork and whatever you are doing.
And child of God, bless you.
Anywhere you step into, there will be light there. Any darkness will take you. The mighty name of Elohim will take.
Thank you very much. And now, like what my brother said, there is no need saying IPOB under the leadership of Mazen Nandekano, honestly. Because you look at the grammatic implication, you're telling us invariably that there is another leadership. IPOB is IPOB. If you like, become Yoruba IPOB, become Hausa IPOB, become any IPOB. We have only one leader, and that is Mazen Nandekano. So if we say IPOB under the leadership of Mazen Nandekano, we are ignorantly telling the world that there is other leadership of IPOB. Nobody speak for the Biafra nation. So once you say IPOB, the best thing I will advise is say the IPOB. English implication, the original. The IPOB. They can be IPOB in the ocean and the Aran and the Ama. There are a lot of, in fact, Atiku is a Biafra. Atiku said we are all Biafra. The Yoruba now is a Biafra, Yoshi. But of course, the journey has just begun. Are you there? Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Inspiration. La mmehanya otitila ahụ obi ihe na-eme obodo anyị. A na-agwa anyị n'obodo anyị anyị enweghị nri, anyị enweghị nri, anyị enweghị nka, anyị enweghị ala. Hapụnụ na anyị ndị na-enweghị nri, ndị na-enweghị ala, ha jụkwara ajụ.
They are the one feeding us. We don't have land. We don't have anything. We don't have land. And we are evil. We are evil. Let us manage our one plot. Let us manage one plot. Let us remain evil in ourselves. Since I say IPOB do this, IPOB do this, have I beat anybody? I love the evil. Let IPOB strike me. I will be very happy. Not Fulani or Yoruba. We are evil. We don't have land. They are feeding us. Leave us, let hungry kill us. They don't want to. They love evil. They love people with one plot. That
they are comfortable with where they are staying because of the ignorance, because of the arrow. What that now one nigga for that just tell me or to any of some get your home more than one nigga working on one nigga one. In the other get your hand, they are there to slaughter. We kill the chicken out everything from January as without December. That was what they asked. How do you so go to my Lagos to feel relax? In a Kutahane, how long will have people open their eyes? Even the Kemebano. Ruo ne mbeka ndị anga manage. Ruo ne mbeka anga manage. China, this ahụ apụọ. After saying we don't love yourself and don't love yourself. Oka buge one. You go no o ebe m na ahụ m na ya oka bo nya usa ga ahụ m na anya. and my son wouldn't be gone. That we should come together and know what to do. Because Miniga say, let them stand up and know and the right thing to do it at a appropriate time. Look at what our leader has been hammering on. Bible no, oh, Mamma, to time no good that one I answer, one more good do not what I answer. I and I who rely on Wayne area. Here, all of our companies just to make other places comfortable. Save and put a definite place. Carry all the companies to North. Carry all the companies to Lagos, every other places. Then now draw our people to that place. Then how much want to occupy here? The same place now the first time. The same place now the same place now Bagaba. How Oromuna in Agadasa, group the companies, have the idea to occupy here. People never care to open their eyes to know what is happening. That they have the strategy to occupy our land. Because everyone made us start and now draw those companies. Talk about how that the 1 plot time will happen to the 100 plots. Or any agree by Yoku. Or every agree by Yoku in the Laua. And my Samas Onyibe. They came the Yon and they tell nobody in the last opportunity in La. We all both in a camera and didn't never have an attack and Nabaha. They Chimpia. Get a canal of Panama to school academy. I got Jaggy. Mazoni the school got Jaggy, doing what a Biafra land, the coaching. See that an egg and we see. Anama said, or this is our Gajala Delicia. Only a blank one to down where Gebuya. Or Bumweke or Bumbori or Bumba from Banco. Cabo, you poor you, asking Mazoni, only the little again, Homa. Only the little Biafra in Homa. Many men you behave juvenile Biafra. Animals gonna need God on the train, but other women and half forget about India. Kind had a to Tanaburo behind happened in our twenty. We have a strategy, not to distract us from what we are doing, and nobody will distract us. We must continue this struggle. Here we see. Animals gonna graze. Okukano, Yada way bound, Jeku, Juku, Jeku, Ndini lending 1 hour, Ndio Biarama Biafra. Honey, Tikaka Hon on line with the Roboda. The Tonquine they will have no Ganya, Biafra, Yadara, Eteroba, Eterosi, or woman working, or woman one in Jepusia, or woman more German, Kedale Montana Langa Posia, or woman Britain, or woman Australia, or woman Russia, or woman Fulani, or woman Awusa, or woman Luaga Posia. Biafra must come to pass. All more based on one. Obri can get to quote Maranji, and the Kubo to Tafe. Now, all the Kembu million, Indian and a high sea had the Yewa, Yeni Len Canasolo Budoga, the Reliant Lama. Oga Drama Lake, Oga Drama Lori, Oga Drama Manafo, Oga Drama Manafo, son of a room that live Gaby. Now, I quote Abiama.
You see, thank you very much. Yes, Gazia. On WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, good morning, Maz.
Good morning, and thank you for holding on. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Amanda Neze Igudu. I'm calling from Istanbul. I am the zonal coordinator of the indigenous people of Biafra in Istanbul, Turkey. You know, if you have the spirit of Biafra, every teachings, Maz, you are given, it brings tears from my eyes. You know, and people will not understand your position. People will not understand the work you are doing for Biafra. You know, and the thing you do, my dear brother, is not ordinary. It's the spirit of Chukwuka Biama that is inspiring you to give out these beautiful teachings. You are doing a great and marvelous work. And anybody that is planning for your downfall will not see tomorrow. Do you know why? Because God have appointed you.
But honestly, it's those challenges that keep me going. Our leader will say, if you no see trouble, we go fine. And now those trouble, they even keep me. Eh? That is why they find trouble where we make them bring and come. It's those trouble, let them bring it. That is what keeps me going. I feel we are not doing anything when I don't see them. Nonsense people. Go ahead, my brother. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No, there is no problem. You know, since morning you started this shepherd at the sheep on the flock. The tears keep coming. And the brother from Israel called. I was shedding tears. I was shedding tears. I said, you are filled with the spirit of Chukwukika. You are like our leader. You are doing marvelous work. Good work for the people of Biafra. Biafra will come as soon as possible. Biafra will come with your kind and our leader, our deputy. And when deputy said this platform will never see corruption, and he mean it. And when our leader was in prison, some people were castigating. Uchemefo is doing this. Uchemefo. I was looking at them. I said, if it's not Uchemefo, maybe by now we have been fighting war. And these people say
no, by now we will be selling Omu. We'll be selling Omu and Otapia. Or be advertising carrot. You will now know that there is carrot that have vitamin Q in the ara.
If it's not Uchemefo, this stage we are now, we might not be there. If it's not Uchemefo, that our brother is a great man. That our brother is a great man. You know, and you are there also doing the same work. God will bless you. Istanbul, we are trying. We'll stand with our leader. We'll stand with our leader. I sympathize with their family for the loss of our great mother. And may God will receive her soul. And she will never rest in peace until Biafra is restored. And we will immortalize her because she's a great woman. She's a great mother to the Biafran people. And we use this opportunity to tell people in Istanbul. Our meeting is coming up on next Sunday. After this Sunday, the upper Sunday, is the meeting of indigenous people of Biafra in the Usmanbe zone. Our meeting is coming up. And after that Sunday, the upper one, the youth zone will be doing their own meeting. After the 3 Sundays. Our people here, we need to wake up. Our people in Istanbul, Biafrans in Turkey, we need to wake up. This battle, we cannot fight it alone. Come up and support the indigenous people of Biafra. This fight is for all of us. I see some people, they are standing by the roadside. Leave them, let them finish what they are doing. And some people are saying, when Biafra come, they will bring out their certificate and they will tell us that we are the people fighting for them. They will become the government. All these kind of rubbish talks from our people. You see, people, they have sense. They don't want to contribute. They don't want to do anything. They want to, when Biafra come, they will start to bring out their useless certificate they got in Nigeria. What kind of useless brain are some of our people have? And these people, they cannot contribute anything. And they think when Biafra come, they will contribute something when they don't have sense. My brother, I don't want to talk too much. People will call you to wake up. Let us stand with our leader. Let us stand with Uchemefo. Let us stand with George Onyibe and get Biafra restored. And nobody will stop us. And the beautiful song, this Yoruba 5%, 10%, that song makes me crazy. Our people, this Biafra get talent, they are giving it to us raw. And when they sing, and when you sit down to meditate and reason what they are singing about, my brother, you will shed tears. Biafra is coming, and Biafra is here. All hail Biafra. Thank you, my brother.
Oh, hey, Biafra, thank you very much. And hopefully this is where we draw the curtain for this morning segment. Make no mistake about it. We are not here to conquer anybody, undermine your position as a man or woman, anywhere you are all over the world. We want to make you to understand that enough of all this stupidity you are making out of us. Enough of making foolishness out of us. And of course, we give glory to the Creator. Thank you, those of you who were able to call in, and sincere apology to those who cannot access this platform. Above all, I will call Chukwukika Abiama to sweep over Biafra land. He got to sweep over our land for total cleansing of saboteurs, Ndushin and Yama, because this is the only thing that will save us, and He shall cleanse our land. Sweep over my soul, sweep over Biafra, oh, the thorn on the slow, Jaja sweep over Biafra. Sweep over Biafra. Sweep over Biafra, Jaja. all the saboteurs and Boko Haram, Jaja sweep all them away. Every day, every morning, I will sing a song praising God. Sweep over our soul, though the thunder rolls and blue, Jaja sweep over our soul. I hear a voice is calling from somewhere out there. A voice is singing. Nandi Kano from Radio Biafra. And oh, you will free your people. Jaja sweet. Oh, Jaja Almighty. Oh, sweet over our soul. Jaja sweep over Biafra. Though the Fulani British government and saboteur, Jaja sweep them from our land.
And I shall lift my voice to the Holy One of creation. I shall sing songs of redemption, songs of praise and win. I claim with my position in creation of the Son of the Almighty Jah. Beholding His glory, manifesting through our life forever. Oh God.